This is Benicia the Boss Lady Calhoun, yes, with another edition of Inspired Christians Magazine. And I'm right here at Ideal Shoe Shop as well as Ideal Fish Market here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Now, I'm going to tell you, one thing about it, this is no fishtails here. Everything is good for your soul. No pun intended, right here at Ideal Shoe Shop and Ideal Fish Market. Stay tuned.
Yourself, you gotta give of yourself. Don't be a hater, an instigator, a troublemaker.
This is Benicia the Boss Lady Calhoun, and yes, I am here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Yes, right here at Ideal Shoe Shop and Ideal Fish Market with none other than the owner himself, Mr. Sloan Griffin.
How you doing?
How are you?
Doing great.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I've been knowing of this place, have patronized it over the years since being younger, breaking a heel or two. Yes, I have, or even having them cut down. I've had to do that too. But tell me something. How long has this business been in running?
This business been in just a family business, and we've been in business going on 56 years.
56 years, longevity, standing tall in the community.
That's it.
I consider one of the pillars, because when it comes down to these shoes and these ladies and breaking them, and then when it comes down to the fish market, how long has the fish market been? Because that came at a later time, am I correct?
Yes, the fish market been in business going on 6 years.
6 years, six
and
years.
We just started cooking about 6 months ago.
Cooking, oh my gosh. Now, for those who have not eaten here, I've gotten into the fresh fish. In fact, I got enlightened today about black bass.
That's right.
Black bass right here, you're able to get it, along with some crab legs, tilapia, mullet, croaker, whiting, you just name it, it's here. But, and it's kind of crazy because you're running what I call a dual business, right here in Greenwood.
Yes.
And what was the inspiration? Because I know you said it's a family-owned business. Your parents ran it first.
Yeah, my dad. And, of course, I'm a disabled veteran.
Okay.
24 years, and I weld. And I retired from that at Cooper Power for 31 years.
Okay, so in other words, you came on back into the family business and, well, technically what, running it anyway, in between doing all the other,
Yeah, now,
safe to say?
It's to say, but now, like, I delinquish everything now to my sons now.
Okay.
And
So,
I'm just really up here just giving them a hand.
all right, see,
Teaching.
in other words, guidance.
That's right.
Okay, now see, that's one thing about it, the father passing down. We always talk about generations, and the parents being able to pass down to their young ones and teaching them, business ethics, as well as, learning a trade. I'm quite sure, from my understanding, when it came down to even coming into doing this now, you had options.
I had options.
I want you to enlighten people on your options.
My options was,
At the age of?
at the age of real early. I didn't want to go in the country. So I hurried up and learned how to repair shoes, shine shoes at an early age to keep from going down my mother's family place for the summer.
Okay.
So, but we come from, my family, it comes from a business background. Everybody, I I have my niece, her husband, and they own lawn care.
Okay, awesome.
My nephew and my ex-brother-in-law, pest control.
Okay. So
And-
entrepreneurs, one thing about it, the family have really learned to just be able to be ownership. I'm a firm believer of ownership, owning your own,
That's right.
making your own hours, but at the same time, with that comes hard work, dedication, especially if you want to be successful. And,
That's right.
And then as a front runner, and Ideal Shoe Shop as well as Ideal Fish Market is definitely a front runner right here in Greenwood, South Carolina, and for some of our surrounding counties, because we know we've got people that come in from everywhere. Can you name some of the areas that that some of your clients come in to get the shoes repaired as well as getting fish?
Oh yeah, we get from Augusta area, McCormick, Palm Branch, Abbeville, Wire Shows, Greenville, Lawrence, Clinton.
Oh. So it's safe to say y'all just got not only Greenwood County but surrounding counties where everybody is coming in and patronizing and getting that help what they needed, whether it's the shoes or whether they wanted fish to be that's already cooked for them.
If God had a Facebook page, if God had a Facebook page, if God had a Facebook page. I get joy when I think about just what He's done for me. See, I get joy when I think about just how He set me free. I get joy in the morning, joy in the midnight. I get joy when I think of His love for me. Come on and help me sing it. I get joy every time that I think about what He's done for me. Oh, I get joy. I get so much joy, yeah. He sets me free. I get joy in the morning, joy in the night. I get joy when I think of His love for me. Hi, we're Endure, and you're watching an Inspired Christian Magazine.
When it came to starting the business as far as the fish market, because I know that you've been here, 56 years or 53
56.
years? 56 years. Okay. So on that 50th anniversary, they said, well, it's time to do another business. So what, was it like that? Or?
Well, see, what happened was that always was a dream of mine. Back in the days, we used to own a fish market, but it caught fire.
Okay.
And I always said once I retired, I was going to do that. And,
Okay.
that was a venture of mine. And so, me and my boys, we got together. It started out with Sloan the third. He handled the paper legal work. And practically, I built everything myself.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to ask you something. When looking at over the years and the progressiveness of how y'all have come from when you first started, now has this always been the same location? Or?
No. We started out on Waller Avenue.
Okay.
It was right next door to Person Tompkins Funeral Home.
Okay.
And which now Wachovia Bank is up that way now.
Okay.
Bowles Filling Station was there. And then my dad had purchased this property right here.
Okay.
And that's where we built. He built his own building.
So really, technically, I always say it's on the corner of Seaboard and Presley.
That's it.
And you can't miss it. One thing about it, you come through, if you need anything, and what I love about it, it's a family-oriented atmosphere. You come in, you're welcomed. The service is great. Food is great, as well as getting your shoes repaired. Trust me, I done broke a heel, like I said, or two.
And same day service.
Yes. Oh, yes. So, you can't beat that.
No, same day service.
Technically, you can get your shoes fixed and get you something to eat at the same time.
Oh yeah, and I left out one more thing.
Go ahead.
My wife, she runs her own beauty parlor too. Ahead of time.
Oh, now see, we're talking about a family of entrepreneurs. Like I said, you can't miss it. So whether you want to get your grass cut, whether you need to get your hair fixed, or get your shoes done, shined, or whether they need repairing, house sprayed, as well as get your eat on. It's just a group that's networking, awesome, and you can't miss it.
And I also have a group of guys.
This is your boy Sean Big Big. You're watching Inspired Christian Magazines. Y'all make sure you stay tuned.
All aboard!
Hi, I'm Venetia the Boss Lady.
And I'm Minister Micah J. Oliver.
And welcome to the Gospel Train.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, it's coming to you every Sunday morning at 7:30 on CW62.
That's right. Now, we know the holidays just happened. We want you to take another trip with us at the Gospel Train. Tune in with us and don't miss what's coming up.
Every Sunday morning, we'll see you there. All aboard!
And I also have a group of guys that I mentor.
Okay.
And
Tell me a little something about that mentoring.
Mentoring, I got some guys that they were street bound, and I give them something to do up here. So a lot of people that when they come through here, they see a lot of little guys here. But really what I'm doing is learning them to try to own their own.
Okay.
And
so in other words, it's safe to say that you're teaching them a trade as
right,
well.
that's right.
Okay. So and that's a good thing. One thing about it, our young men really need not per se just a father figure, but to see another male, a male that's strong and he's really pushing and doing something in the community that's positive. And when they can see that and they can gravitate to it and say, hey, I want to be like Mr. Sloan, Mr. Griffin. He's really pushing and doing, and everything is on point. So, I really admire that. You're doing something that is really needed right here in the Greenwood community by itself.
A lot of people don't recognize a lot of things, but Greenwood is a struggling little town.
Yes.
And no jobs, but we appreciate what everybody is doing here in Greenwood. We're loving every minute of it.
All right.
And that's all I can say.
Now let me ask you something. For anybody that's thinking about not only just being a business owner, but say for instance that they want to go into, starting to repair shoes or cleaning shoes and, shoe shine and all that good stuff. What would you tell our inspired viewers, listeners, readers?
First of all, you have to learn, and you don't want to be a flyby. What I mean by that is a business that's here today and gone. You got to learn different types of shoes. And a lot of people look at shoe repair, no, I don't want to fix shoes. But it's a lucrative business. It's pretty good business.
Okay. And far as there are no shoes that they will not repair.
That's right.
In fact, the young lady came in today. I actually got to witness her. She was happy because she got her boots, and these were her favorite boots that she was just not willing to give up. So And they perform, only God really performs miracles, but right here at Ideal Shoe Shop,
I did a little surgery on
they
it.
did a little I love that. Yes. He really repaired something. So, when your inspirations, who have inspired you over the years? Because I know that you, like he said, you're a disabled vet, and you, when being in the military and whatnot, I'm quite sure there's a lot of those things that you can tell me on that. But who over the years has inspired you to really just go forth in what you're doing now? Because there had to be somebody. There had to be somebody that really.
Well, my dad was in the Air Force,
Okay.
and that made me want to go into the military. Then my brother went in; he did the same thing, and my dad inspired me doing shoe repairing, even though I was a welder.
Okay.
But shoe repairing is my passion.
What's the big difference? Is there a big difference between looking at welding versus shoe repair? Because are there any similarities or differences in that?
It's a big difference. You got that fire rate in front of you. On the welding and money, you make money welding. So just learning all those different trades.
Well, I was thinking about just a little bit that I know about welding. When you're sitting there and you're having to put something together.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure some of these heels that done came off, you're putting them together. So
Yeah.
it ain't soldering, but
Well, it's still basically the same thing because I'm making something. I'm bringing something back what it's supposed to be. So I'm sculpturing something.
okay. How long have you been out of the military now?
03, 24 years. I was in 24. I retired in 03.
Okay. And how has that transition from being in the military and coming back into civilian life, and you're doing shoes and several other little entities?
It wasn't. The transition was missing the guys, drilling, going out the country.
Okay.
All that, preparing.
Okay. Well, can you say that any of the things that you did, even as being in the military, because I know you started learning the trade before going in, can you tell me that any of those attributes of being in the military, when they come back to here, as far as discipline or just being timely and whatnot, have you been able to bring back that into the business?
Oh yeah, respecting your customers, and just respect, period. And appreciate people bringing work to you, showing them gratitude, give something back. And military, it was a little rough, but we made it through.
Okay. Well, what is it that you would want our inspired Christian magazine readers, viewers, and listeners, what would you want them to know about you when it comes down to Mr. Griffin himself?
Number one, my wife would tell you I got a heart of a eagle that just soars through the air. I'd do anything for anyone. God brought me a long ways. And it's not like saying that I done been through the struggles as well, but by faith I'm still here. And I done been in 8 different countries. And God was with me all the way. But, I can always tell people, it's nothing like America. And, but then, everybody need to go abroad to appreciate the things that they have. And that's one thing I learned. I share all my stuff, that I have, because it's just here. I just got it just temporary.
Okay. Well, right here in Greenwood, South Carolina, whether you're just happen to be visiting or en route for a specific need or want, right here at Ideal Shoe Shop, as well as Ideal Fish Market, stop on by right here and, meet Mr. Griffin and the family as well. And hopefully you will see something here that you need, whether it's shoes, whether it's the shoe polish, or to get your shoes shine.
That's right.
All those services are offered right here. And then even in the event that you just need a shoe shine for the day, you can wait on your shoes getting shine and you going over to the fish market and get you some fish fresh.
That's right.
They have plates, galore. I mean, I don't even want to tell, because then I'm gonna start making everybody else be as hungry as I would be right about now. But that black bass, as well as shrimp plates, as well as any of the crab legs, tilapia, freshly fixed for you right here on the spot.
Oh yeah, and it's nothing farm raised.
You heard it.
Nothing farm raised.
Fresh.
That's right.
All right. Well, over and out, I'm Venetia the Boss Lady with Inspired Christians Magazine, right here at Ideal Shoe Shop, as well as Ideal Fish Market here in Greenwood, South Carolina. Until next time, be an inspirational to someone, as well as God has been an inspiration to you.
Thank you.
Inspired Christians Magazine is sponsored in part by State Farm Insurance, Frank Cole Agent, Parks Garage, Jerry's Floral Shop, Southern Broadway Entertainment, Heaven's Handmade Jewelry, The Chicken Place. You too can be a sponsor of Inspired Christians Magazine. Contact us at 864-659-0650.